Oh god, Game Awards nominations. Oh, okay, what's on this list? Some ordinary gamers Mutahar. Game Award nominations are terrible. You don't f***ing say. Who'd have thought? Who'd have guessed?
Hello, guys and gals, me Mutahar, and every year we've got those Game Awards, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm gonna be real, this year's Game Awards are a little bit disappointing in terms of what they're kind of pushing it over to. But I feel like every year it's kind of been this huge thing where people watch massive reveals. And to be fair, alright, if it is just for the reveals, I can say it's a pretty fun time, okay? I'm always hoping that games like Grand Theft Auto 6 get their second trailer during the Game Awards. But then again, I think it's better to believe in the fucking Tooth Fairy than hoping Rockstar gives us any more tidbits of information anytime soon.
I don't care. I don't care about GTA 6. It'll come out when it comes out.
But, so yeah, I was at the Game Awards over here, and I wanted to just go through the voting round and kind of talk about some of the games that are on display over here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's apparently on December the 12th, okay? Now, there's about 29 votes to be cast, and for anybody that has no idea about this year's Game Awards, apparently DLCs are now actually being treated as entire video games.
Yeah, I just made a video about that yesterday.
Even though at best they're just expansion packs. So Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience. Now you've got Astrobot, which I think is a fine platformer, but is it Game of the Year worthy? I wouldn't think so. Black Myth Wukong, I played through this game like probably 20...
Okay, Shadow of the Erdtree? Don't know if it should be up there, but it's basically a full-size game. I don't know anything about Metaphor. But my vote's probably gonna go for Black Myth Wukong.
20% of it, and then I actually really just got bored of it, to be honest, so I'm not even gonna give this the consideration. Shadow of the Erdtree for Elden Ring, which you know, I like Elden Ring, but I'm not gonna sit here and jerk off Shadow of the Erdtree as the best DLC. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it's fine. Metaphor ReFantazio, I still have yet to beat it. The fact that we're adding DLC and I didn't even put Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty makes me want to die, okay?
Yeah, I played so much Cyberpunk. So much.
Why is it that's not in the Game of the Year? And there...
Yeah, good point. What is this? Balatro and fucking Astrobot over Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. That was basically a whole nother Cyberpunk game. It was basically what Dead Island Riptide was to Dead Island. I don't know if that's a good analogy. A lot of people don't like those games.
Makes me want to die, okay? Why is it that's not in the Game of the Year? And there are so many other Game of the Year picks like Silent Hill 2 Remake. Okay, what about Yakuza Infinite Wealth?
Did Resident Evil... When did Resident Evil 4? When did Resident Evil 4 Remake come out?
When is my favorite franchise gonna stop getting snubbed, okay? When are we gonna just have a Yakuza game win Game of the Year? That's all I want. But if I had to go Game of the Year, it's gonna be Balatro. Alright, if you haven't played...
I don't even know what that is.
Balatro. This game is like doing a line of cocaine and instantly getting addicted like crazy, okay? You just can't stop. It's like one of the most addictive roguelike card games. I bought it on a whim, and I literally spent the entire day playing it, like from dawn to fucking dusk. If a game is good, that's usually my metric, so I'm gonna put that as my Game of the Year. Best game direction. Bro, what? This is the same list!
Wouldn't that just be Game of the Year anyway? What is this? What kind of award is this?
It's the same list! What the what? This is why no one takes this shit that seriously. Bro, you just copy Control-C, Control-V the Game of the Year list to this. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
Balatro.
I wouldn't know. I mean, FF7 Rebirth is basically the original game, just, you know, bigger map. Shadow of the Erdtree is just the same game, all right, as you played before. Yeah, all these. I'm gonna have to give it to Balatro again, boys. I'm gonna have to do it there.
It's gonna win all of them. This is the only one that's like actually original. Kinda. I mean, it's based off card game, but at least it's its own kind of card game. Black Myth Wukong's based off of a story. Journey to the West. Final Fantasy VII's a remake. Erdtree's DLC. Astro Bot's like just a bunch of Sony IPs ripping off Mario. And still, I don't know what Metaphor is. It's anime, I guess.
Sure. That's fun game design. All right, best narrative. FF7 Rebirth.
Hellblade 2 wasn't great. It was not great. I didn't really like Hellblade 1 either, though. I mean, it was interesting.
I mean, I've already played the original FF7. Silent Hill 2 is actually pretty good. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is pretty good. I'm gonna have to actually give this to Silent Hill 2.
I kind of hated on Silent Hill 2 before it came out. I have yet to play it. I've never played the original Silent Hill 2. I think I'd rather play the original Silent Hill 2 first. I don't want to play the new one and then not be able to play the old one.
This is probably a narrative that just had me gripped the entire time, so I'm going to give it to that one. Best art direction. I haven't played Neva.
I don't know what that
but
is.
if I'm going to have to give best art direction, while I haven't finished Metaphor
Yeah, it's got to go to the anime. I've never even seen it. It's going to the anime.
or ReFantazio, it's always Atlas that just makes the most artistically keynote game.
Oh, it's an Atlas game. Oh, okay. I might have to check that out. I have a lot of PS2 Atlas games.
You could ever imagine, so I'll go there. Best score in music. This is between Silent Hill 2 or FF7 Rebirth, and you know,
I still think Cyberpunk should have been on here.
what? I'm gonna have to give it to FF7 Rebirth. All right, that's a pretty good, solid soundtrack. Best audio design. Oh boy.
Hellblade 2 was pretty good. Its audio was pretty good. Even though the gameplay was and the narrative was The art direction of it was pretty good.
Recognizing the best in-game audio. That's gonna be Silent Hill 2. That's not even a question. That game is absolutely, you know, half of the horror in that game is actually the sound design. So best performance.
Star Wars Outlaws. Come on now. Get that out of here. Melina Jurgens. That was pretty good in Hellblade. I do like Hellblade 2. But I don't think that's going to be in here. Didn't play Final Fantasy VII. Life is Strange is pretty good. Probably Silent Hill 2, Life is Strange. One of those two.
FF7 Rebirth by Brianna White, Hannah Tell. I actually have not played Life is Strange. Star Wars Outlaws was okay. I wouldn't really, you know, fawn over.
I didn't like Life is Strange. I liked watching Oni Plays play it.
Over it like crazy. I'm gonna have to probably give this to Luke Roberts for Silent Hill 2. Game is solidly well delivered. Innovation in accessibility, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played. Well,
So this is the Woke Award. Which one gets the Woke Award? Of course, it's all the best woke games.
Once again, I say if Diablo 4 is somehow a playable game, then realistically, it's an innovation in accessibility, because only truly those who are completely disabled in every mental faculty are playing this game. So if you're managing to play Diablo 4, you probably win accessibility. But
We all know that Dragon Age of the Veilguard or Star Wars Outlaws is gonna win this, right? That's what's getting this one. Prince of Persia should win it, but I think it's gonna be one of those two.
But in reality, I guess I'd probably say like Black Ops 6. Like if you actually played around with the accessibility settings in that game, I would say that when it comes to customization and modifying the
I really like the new Prince of Persia game.
experience for your play style, or like how you want to play, probably the better example. Though to be fair, most of these titles are pretty good. when it comes to accessibility stuff. Like all of them have features that basically make the games totally functioning. But I guess for the meme, I'll give it to Diablo 4 because really, whoever's playing this game, God bless, you have God bless, you need some help. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Now,
another vocal
I've never played through any one of these. I haven't played.
Whoa. What's the pro-social meaning or message in Hellblade 2? I mean, I guess it's kind of about mental health and like the power of a woman, but I don't know, man. That one's weird. And the rest of them just look gay.
Closer Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange, Senua, Tales of Kenzera Zao.
I'm giving Hellblade 2 just by default.
I haven't actually played any of these games, to be honest with you, so I don't know if I can give this shit a vote. But I guess maybe I'll go for Hellblade 2, because I played the first one and I thought it was pretty awesome. So I guess the second one might be as good. Best.
It's probably about the same when it should be a little bit better.
Ongoing. Oh man, this is like the Participation Trophy Award. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of
Helldivers 2.
Ongoing content that evolves the player's experience over time.
Helldivers 2 just cause. I don't like any of the other games. I don't really like Helldivers 2 either.
Alright, so Destiny 2 keeps giving you content, as confusing to play it, need a college degree to figure out how to buy shit, not going. Once again, I think you all have understood how much I love Diablo 4, so I'm gonna skip that option. I actually had stopped playing Final Fantasy 14 online. I actually got a World of Warcraft subscription, so this didn't capture me as much as I thought. Fortnite. Honestly,
it's probably going to Fortnite, but I feel Helldivers 2 just because I dove into hell quite a bit.
I've been playing so many like Fortnite like custom creative matches. I'm probably gonna have to give it to Fortnite, dude. I'm probably, unironically, I put more hours into Fortnite than any of those other games in that list.
I'm reacting to him voting because I'm not voting for these. I don't want to be involved in this Game Awards at all. I'm just a passerby. I'm just a bystander.
In the last year.
No Man's Sky. Hands down, No Man's Sky. Oh, wait, Baldur's Gate 3, though. No Man's Sky.
Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support.
Like, No Man's Sky actually will help individual people with individual problems. And they have. A lot.
Transparency and responsiveness. So again, you got Baldur's Gate 3, which is, it's fine. I don't really know that I engage much with the community for this. FF14. No, don't engage. Fortnite, no. You know what? No Man's Sky gets this. Everyone in this goddamn game is some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Okay, seriously,
oh, yeah.
Join
True.
any expedition.
It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love No Man's Sky, man.
This is one of the nicest gaming communities. They get a vote just for that.
So helpful. If you got a problem, they're going to help you out.
Best independent game. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, that's obviously it's Balatro, dude. Clear sweep.
I didn't know what those other ones were.
Best debut indie game. Well, I think you guys know where the fuck it's going. It's Balatro. Best mobile.
Zenless Zone Zero? Are you serious? Why is that on here?
Wait, Balatro's on cell phone? No way. No shot, bro. It's on iPhone? Oh, well, you know that's getting a vote right there. Clearly the best mobile game. Best VR AR. I actually played one game out of this list, and I really fell in love with it. Batman Arkham Shadow. So this game, VR-wise, it's probably one of the best examples of like if nobody has ever...
Arizona Sunshine looks like something I would like. Really into the zombies. But Metro Awakening, I haven't played a single Metro game yet. Probably will soon.
Ever played virtual reality? Give them Batman Arkham Shadow. Like, they will actually love it beyond belief, because it's not one of those VR games that like requires like so much prior knowledge of playing VR. It actually tutorializes you pretty well. And I would say the immersiveness of it pretty much matches that of like Half-Life Alyx, right? I've also heard Metro Awakening is pretty good, but I haven't played that yet. But Batman Arkham Shadow, absolutely one of the best VR experiences of like last year. It's kind of a shame that it's literally just locked to the Oculus Rift.
I figure they'll do something with it. I figure they'll do something with it in the future.
But then again, I guess they're really putting in tons of money into their exclusive games.
Good.
All right, so best action game.
Warhammer. 100%'s going to Warhammer.
Black Myth Wukong is pretty good. Helldivers 2 is pretty good. Warhammer... I haven't played Warhammer 40k. Black Ops 6, it's fine. If I'm going to have to give any game in this the best of the list, it's probably Stellar Blade. Like, that is actually a
Honestly, it's probably going to win the Gooner vote.
pretty stellar game. All right, best action adventure.
Why is Star Wars Outlaws even on any of these? Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I didn't play that one. That one and Silent Hill 2 probably gonna be about even. Because I figured the Zelda one's good.
Let's see, Astrobot, Prince of Persia, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, or... Well, if you're combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving... Dude, honestly, Astrobot's no, to be fair, the new Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is pretty good there, too. So it's really a toss-up between this Zelda game and Astrobot. Silent Hill 2, I don't know if I'd consider it the best action-adventure. Honestly, like, the puzzles in Silent Hill 2, at least the remake, are pretty easy to figure out. And honestly, it's nothing that's going to blow me away. I would say out of this list, probably going to have to go with The Legend of Zelda.
That's right.
Best RPG. Ooh, oh man. Best game with rich player customization. We got Dragon's Dogma 2. Not giving it to that one. That's
Yeah, wasn't it completely broken?
for sure. Shadow of the Earth Tree. I mean, that is... I have to give it at some point. You know what?
Sure.
Best RPG, I would say, is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. They just
Oh, I thought he was gonna say Elden Ring. Yeah, Like a Dragon's pretty good.
expanded so hard on the JRPG stuff. So if you don't play Like a Dragon, there's the Yakuza franchise where all the way from Yakuza 0 to 6, it's like a beat 'em up. But like, since the last one, Like a Dragon, and then Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, these are two games that are kind of rebranded Yakuza titles where they're turn-based JRPGs. This is literally like the best modern day interpretation of like old school Dragon's
I love me some Yakuza, man.
Quest. This gets it. This absolutely wins the best RPG. So best fighting,
Hands down, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It broke records. I love that game. People want to say, oh, it's a dead game right now. But everybody beat it. Like, there's nothing else to do. It's not the kind of game that you're going to be playing every day for months trying to get good at. It's not a competitive game like that.
I don't play much fighting games, but I have played enough Tekken with the boys, so I'm going to give it...
I do like Tekken, but I haven't played as much of it as I did Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
to that one. Although I've heard Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to go for Tekken 8. All right, let's see. Best family game. Oh man, the best family game. That one goes to Astrobot because that's the only one that I've really played in that list. That I would consider playing with like kids if I had them. Best sim or strategy game. Ooh, all right. So it's either Frostpunk 2 in this or it's Manor Lords. And I have played a little bit more of Manor Lords, so I'm going to go with this one.
I haven't played any of those, and I'm usually a sim fan. I just haven't played any recent sims. I'm waiting for Civ 7. That's going to be my big sim game. Sim strategy game.
Just for my pick. Best sports or racing game. Oh, yeah.
WWE. I'll just give it to that because it's the only one that I somewhat like and know about.
The one field I don't play. Let's see, which microtransaction slop do you want, boys? I'm gonna go with WWE 2K24.
It's probably gonna win it too for memes.
Because all I remember
Oh wait, no, well not if we got 90% of the votes being cast by judges.
from the WWE franchise is basically playing the cage match as a kid, and then when me and Charlie were beating the shit out of each other, because Champ Chong made a video out of it, and I thought it was pretty awesome, so I'm gonna go with that one. And yeah, that's as far as my sports games go. Best multiplayer?
It's gotta be Warhammer. Gotta be Warhammer, just because of the co-op, man. And you just, the role-playing.
Oof. Well, basically this comes down to which one has the most wild onset community. And I'm gonna go for Black Ops 6 here.
Yeah, no, though, because Black Ops 6, I know so many people that play it solo that aren't really worried about multiplayer. They're playing it as a solo game. They're playing the multiplayer, but not with their buddies. So I don't think that's the best experience. So I would give it to Warhammer.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one to Helldivers too. I haven't played it as much as I should have, but generally I like this experience just because it's more co-op oriented.
True.
Best adaptation?
Oh. Definitely not Tomb Raider. Fallout was pretty good, man. I really liked Fallout.
Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically...
I did not like Knuckles. It was meh.
...adapts a video game? You know...
I didn't know Like a Dragon had an adaptation. I'm gonna have to check that out.
You know, I really wish I could give this a vote, but this is so bad, and I'm actually so triggered watching that I'm going to now add it into my script of videos to make, because this Amazon show, like a Dragon Yakuza, is like so bad that I swear to God the Halo TV show looks like fucking gangbusters in comparison. I'm gonna have to go with Knuckles on this one just because I gotta give my boy Sonic some credit, okay? My Sonic franchise gotta get some
I thought it was Fallout definitely kicked that shit out of the water.
Credit here. Most anticipated game. Okay, so for me, this is gonna be a bit of a curveball to some people, okay? You guys, I might lose.
Death Stranding 2. I've been waiting for that game for a long time. I love Death Stranding, man. Hideo Kojima is one of my favorites.
This is the gamer card here. So my most anticipated game out of every single thing on this list is actually not GTA 6. I'm actually more excited for Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
That's right. I do that too. I'm a near daily Mutahar watcher, enjoyer.
I have a personal connection to the original Death Stranding. Like, it came out at a time when I was seriously depressed. And, like, you know, I had a lot of, you know, there was just, like, there's a lot going on. And it was the only time where I got to actually go into a world, start new, and just get lost in something that, like, let me learn to feel by myself and just learn to be, like, just be with myself. I like the story. I like the world. I like the premise. I don't care if people say it's a walking simulator. I actually am really hyped to play Death Stranding 2 on the beach next year. Like, I'm excited for GTA 6 and Metroid Prime 4 and like, every single game on this list is awesome. I'm more excited for Death Stranding 2, so I'm just going to give that vote there. Content Creator of the Year.
I don't know any of these people.
Well, out of everyone that seems...
Queso? I kind of know Queso. I literally have never heard of the other four.
The most wholesome is probably going to be Queso, so I'll give it to him. Best esports game. Oh, man. You know, I haven't played anything in this list. The last thing I played a month ago was some Counter-Strike, so I guess I'll give it to that.
I haven't even played Counter-Strike. I've played CSGO, so sure.
That one. And it's the one that works underneath Linux, so it gets it. Best esports athlete.
There ain't no moisties on there. I ain't voting.
Ooh, let's see which one is awesome here. They all look like gangsters to me, but I'm gonna have to go with Alex Sib, dude. That hair's just got it going on, so you get that, pal. Best esports team. I don't know FaZe Clan, but I'm gonna have to give it to Billy Gaming here, just because I like BillyBilly.com. And notify me when voting opens with more rounds. So apparently there's more voting that goes in. But yeah, those were all the votes that I wanted to cast, and that's pretty much what it came down to. So yeah,
wow, that wasn't good. There was a lot of stuff that should have been on this list that I really like. Like, Stardew Valley's not even on the list anywhere, and I think Stardew Valley did so much this year. That new update was amazing.
At the end of the day, this Game Awards, it's not something that I really think
that should be a category too, something that, like, a game that's older but keeps receiving love, or indie games that received love, because I think there kind of was that, and he gave to No Man's Sky, and I agree. Oh, it was the community. So no, they need one for games that still receive updates.
Is that great? Like, out of all the awards that we've seen, of all the nominations, they've really missed a whole lot. Like, okay, Silent Hill 2 should have probably went up for Game of the Year nomination, as should Like a Dragon, like Infinite Wealth, as should Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. So yeah, I feel like the list for Game of the Year is a little bit restrictive. But overall, you know, I think what most people are going to be watching this for is probably not the awards. They're probably going to be looking at the Game Awards for the game reveals. And I think hopefully, if God willing, we might get something more for Grand Theft Auto 6, maybe something for Death Stranding 2. But yeah, moral of the story, okay? Game Awards, they're kind of getting shitty year after year on a personal level. But at least Balatro might win. Please, God, let Balatro win. Let my addiction mean something. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. I am out. Hello.
I've never played that Balatro game. I might have to check that out. I like me some card games. I'm waiting for the cringe. That's pretty much what I'm watching for. It's for all the cringe stuff that's in between the awards. And also the reactions of people online. And who knows, maybe we'll get some good reveals. Maybe some Borderlands 4. That's kind of what I've been the most excited for and also most wary of. Because if you haven't been keeping up with Borderlands news, it's not looking good.